Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into in this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. Only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. This is crazy.
We're working on a camera issue, and I've got to be able to see that we have to move this over just a little bit. We've had a ton
We're trying to
of,
get to perfection.
we've had a
It's
lot
not
of
working.
camera issues lately with our
So
live
we're still on the
streams.
phone, but we're trying to bring up the.
I hope you guys can see and hear us. Can you guys see and hear us?
Oh,
Help
yes,
us out.
They can see it. I can see and hear us in the background there.
Oh my heavens. It's craziness. So hopefully everybody is doing well. I'm just waiting
Yeah,
for
we're home.
everybody kind of sees whether.
They said welcome. We're home. We got a thumbs up
we-
from Will G.
Okay. Hey, Will G.
Yes, they can see and
Yes,
hear us.
Danny D, the
She needs
super
the assurance on this. I
spectacular
can see it.
supporter, says we can
Yeah.
see and hear you. And
Okay.
Mary Ellen Dillon. Wow, the chat is going fast.
Will you
Mary
tell me
Ellen
the day
Dillon.
before?
Hello, hello, everybody.
Hello, Kathy
Pixie
Elster.
Dust.
Z
Oh,
Show Cruise Fun.
wow,
Hello.
it's going fast. It's because you got this gain up real fast, real much
Well,
too.
turn it
But
down. There you go. Is that better?
are you taking live lessons from the ship show, Kathy L? Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. Lately, our camera situation it's changed and it's gotten really, really bad. So we're trying to keep the camera, the picture crisp. And we figured out that it was the camera that kept on giving us issues. So no. I figured out that it's the camera that's giving us issues. Anthony has something else figured out. I don't know.
It was working fine 2 to 3 weeks ago.
No, 2 weeks ago it was not
3
working
weeks ago.
fine. 3 weeks ago it was not working fine. 4 weeks ago, maybe. But it hasn't been working fine for a while. I'm so sorry, you guys. All is fine, says Mercy
It's
Rodriguez.
all good.
Thank you, Mercy, for being here. And hope that you are doing well. You and Lorenzo, been seeing you sailing all over.
Yeah, it's
Are you
actually
still
good.
on a cruise or are you home? I think you're back home now. So, Julie Amos, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to you and Matthew, cruising for food. Wanda, congratulations. Boy, you have had the whirlwind life going on, the life and times of Wanda. So congrats to you and Retro Sarge. Absolutely. Thank you everybody for being here. Destination Fun. Hello, Sherry and Danny. Plump Travelers is in the house. Larry.
Yes. Hello.
Party on the Seas, Eric. Hello, Eric, our good friends. Mary
Hi, Mary
Ellen
Ellen
Dillon. Hello. And I'm just trying to catch up with all the hellos. Anthony Simone, the Modigator, is in the house. Thank you. We appreciate you for being here. Derek and Gregory
We won't be seen
cannot
tonight.
be in the chat tonight because, and they are one of our other wonderful moderators. But big news, they are in a
They
new
are
home,
homeowners.
new to them homeowners.
Yes.
Yes. So brand new homeowners, and that's very exciting.
It's
So
exciting for them.
we're so happy for them.
We are.
Absolutely. We've
Yeah.
been praying for them, and I know it's a big step
news
for them.
today.
So that is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so happy for them. So tune in. They might talk about it more in their live stream. I know they have been like kind of talking a little bit about that out there. So it's not a secret. But Mr. Z, hello, Mr. Z, and
Hello.
Wendy, hello, Karen. Karen Griswold in the house, Daniel Fields, Scott McNeil, hello, Scotty.
Retro Sarge is in the house.
Hello, Retro
Jennifer
Sarge.
tries that. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, and Lindy Lou also. I
Lindy?
don't think I said
Did you say
hello.
hi to the Plump Travelers?
No, Larry.
Hi.
Hello, Plump Travelers. James Cantonese. We're going back just to say a little hellos. Danny D, the spectacular supporter. Thank you for saying hello to me in Ocean to Ocean Travel. So if you guys
Hello,
don't know,
hello.
if check out Ocean to Ocean Travel, and the 2 is a number 2, Ocean to Ocean Travel. But they have a fun
Not
cruise
two
chat.
fingers like number 2.
They have a fun cruise
Not a
chat
V.
live stream before this live stream.
And not Roman numeral 2.
Well, no, the number
So,
2.
yeah, Arabic
It's
2.
yes, that 2. How would you know? Did you listen to them? Did you look them up?
No, I see it all the time.
But yes, we were listening to you guys before this live stream as well. So very nice, very just homegrown kind of feeling. I mean, like very cozy. In Dutch, I would say gezellig. So
Gezellig.
yes, so a very
We've been saying that word a bit.
very
in the last week.
family chat. So
Yes.
I love the chats that make me feel like
For
a
all
part
those
of the
Dutch speakers out
family.
there, they are gezellig. For sure.
Gezellig.
Okay.
Oh man. So yeah, I think that we're kind of caught up. James Cantonese is in
yes.
the house. I think
Yes.
we're caught up a bit with our
Yeah,
hellos.
to this point, yes.
Holly Ayers as
Hello,
well
Holly
in the
Ayers.
house. Uh-oh. Captain Trouble, Captain
Yes.
Billy J. He thinks
Yes.
he's a captain. Then
No,
we have
he's
Destination
a-
Fun,
he's a
who's the
crossing guard
captain.
captain. He has the hat.
We get to talk to you guys about our cruise. I'm so excited to tell you about Symphony of the
She is.
Seas. Down Under Cruisers. Good day. Good day, all
We
y'all
had a
down
tuna
there.
of the sea experience.
We did. And Controversial Cruising is bringing in that
Well,
O to
hello.
O raid.
Yeah,
Yes,
see?
yes.
It's got the number
See?
2, like I said, yes.
Yep, O to O, but it stands for Ocean to Ocean. I love that. Will G also saying O to O raid. So I'm gonna really try to plug into Ocean to Ocean Travel live stream before our live stream,
Yeah.
just to kind of keep in touch with some of the cruise family, and those creators
She
that are
does
out
listen
there
to a lot of the
love
cruise channels all the time.
love giving that
I don't
support.
get to do that too much because I'm into other stuff.
He is. He's got different interests. Everybody
Yeah.
has, a little bit different interests, and sometimes it's okay for me to be the
Cars,
one that's a
electronics.
bit. I'm kind of really, really cruise crazy. You come every Tuesday night and talk cruising with me.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
go cruising with me.
Absolutely.
We enjoy
I
our
listen to the
cruising.
cruising channels when you have it on, or I don't have anything.
The Sea Show Cruise Fun. Hello. I meant to say hello to you and Rayleigh
Pixie
Creative.
Dust Travelers here.
Oh, yep. Pixie Dust Travelers. Hello, Pixie Dust Traveler.
Right.
And Rayleigh. Blaine.
Hi.
Anthony was sporting your t-shirt.
I
I
was.
brought it, but we were trying to match up days of wearing it. I just ran out of days on the cruise ship. So Anthony
We
was
need
able
like
to wear it.
2 weeks, like a
So
back-to-back.
I love that t-shirt. What's on the those who wander are not always lost, or
Correct. C.S. Lewis.
yes, but that's not exactly the quote.
Mhm.
Those that wander, not all those that
wander
wander are
are
lost. I think that's the quote. But so good to see you in the house here, Blaine and Mallory, and Bill Leach.
Hello.
Saying he was first up in the house,
Well,
saying,
StreamYard was here first.
"Welcome back, Nautical Nurse Nancy and Anthony." StreamYard is our streaming service that we go through, and
Yeah,
it's
you can kind of
not
see the little duck up
it's
there.
not their fault that we're having camera issues. I don't think it is. Do you think it's their fault?
I absolutely do.
Ooh, Anthony is throwing down
It's-
the smack for StreamYard.
Yeah.
Something
changed.
Something
'Cause,
changed
there are
in
other-
the air.
there
We're
are
using
others.
we're using a different browser. We thought it was Chrome, and now
not
we're on a
Chrome.
different browser.
Well, we did Firefox, and that's
and it's still having the same issues.
same issues.
So we've been
Safari's
having
having the
camera
same
issues for sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Cheryl, one deck down. Hello. And Wendy and Roger Johnston in the house.
Yeah.
Hello, Johnston's. Laura Allen. Did you say hi to Laura
Hello,
already?
Laura Allen.
We have to try to say hello to all of the
Dina
cruise
Hoover.
community. Dina, so good to see you in the
Yes.
house. And yeah,
Scott
some
McNeil, I
fun
think you said hi.
conversations out there. Yes, Scotty is one of our definite cruise fams. But what are you
Jamie
saying?
Wilhite.
Congrats to the Barnett family.
Yes.
So Jamie Wilhite, hello, sweet friend. I hope that you are feeling better. We had several of us that were down either with food poisoning or the
Something.
dreaded the dreaded virus, the stomach flu.
Something.
So maybe
It was like a
norovirus
6-hour
or
thing.
yeah, well, Jamie had it hard. She
had
had
it
it bad. She had it a couple of days. I had it bad. Took me out practically like a whole day. Maybe not
Well, we
quite
don't
a
want to
day.
necessarily
but
blame
We're not.
Tuna of the Sea for the food.
That means the Royal Caribbean. Anthony calls Tuna of the Sea.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got his own sense
She
of
keeps
humor.
translating this, so
That's
it makes
what it
the
is.
shtick a little better. So as long as she keeps doing that, I'm good.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, goofball Anthony, says Danny D, the spectacular supporter, and he's always goofy. So
Not always.
always. Well, when you're on here.
No, even...
Not always. Sue O'Connor, hello, Sue. JJ Cruz.
Hello,
What?
JJ Cruz.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not on Instagram often, so I am not out there. I should get back on Instagram. I always was confused which way you swipe for what feature, but if it works kind of like similar, I'm getting better with my Snapchat chatting. I have a streak going with some of my best friends and with Hannah. So we snap every day. Gotta keep your snap streak going.
I'm not on InstaFace.
Yeah.
So I don't get on either.
Anthony has a funny little, what is that thing that you
Insta you twit face.
He doesn't like any of that social media.
Well, not really.
stuff,
I do the YouTube, and I'm on. Oh, we got a thumbs up there. So I'm on YouTube and I am on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter regularly.
Well,
Like
thank you,
once a quarter.
JJ. I'm so glad we did spontaneously gift them a bottle
Yes.
of rum from that. It was from
Yes.
St. Martin, and it was that guava berry.
The guava berry.
That was really good. I hope you can use it, you guys. It was fun to meet up with Tony G was really fun and such a blessing to meet up with, and I was able to buy him a drink, and then I don't know why, I think I was a little bit I had been drinking. So
no guava berry.
I just was like,
But something.
Gift this to JJ Cruz.
Like fun chips.
But good to see you guys on here. Thank you for coming to the live stream.
And every time you say instantaneous, I always think of combust. So I don't know why that is, but
you mean Instagram?
Maybe that too.
Oh, you goofball. Kevin Brubaker. Oh, the chisel in the house.
Hello,
saying
Kevin.
Welcome home. Oh my gosh. I love it. Everybody's saying hi. Crazy Cat Traveler. Hello, meow.
Hello.
Anyone cruising the magic, having flashbacks to the panodrama that Carnival Magic has issues after hitting a dock. Oh my gosh, the panodrama.
Yeah.
I did not hear
Panama.
that the panorama. That's what she's trying to say. Yeah. She's having flashbacks to panorama with Carnival Magic having hit a dock. I did not hear about that. I'm out of the cruise news. Like, I'm not on the up and up on the latest greatest. Yesterday. We did literally just flew back yesterday from Florida.
So we're a little tired.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Lindy Lou's leaving on Thursday morning to Hawaii to meet up with my Alaska family. Oh my word. Oh. Great vacation at Disney. Aulani. I'm not even sure what that is.
Just found out today that they're going to be filming
American Idol. Lindy Lou, that's amazing. Lindy Lou gets to travel. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm really, really happy for you. Mercy said that they're home through Lent and then going on the Celebrity Beyond April 12th. Wow. I love that. Mercy and JJ Cruz and Tony were on Tony G 1975. We're all on I think it was the Beyond that they were on when they were, so it was a celebrity ship. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was a Celebrity Beyond.
Beyond what?
Well, it was beyond our grasp because they were across the way from us and we couldn't quite get onto that ship. So that's when we were on the Carnival celebration. Hello, Ken. Yeah. Thank you for being here. All right. So we have some stories, and if I don't start telling a little bit of these stories, we will probably run out of time. Let's just say that. I see our besties, Sarah and Bob. Hello, Q's Cruisers.
They shared some of the stories.
Together we travel. So
and none of the stories are about them,
guys. So no,
I don't think.
No, they
I can't vouch for what she's gonna
say. They may have witnessed a few of these stories, but for sure these are
Jamie Wilhite is
always
the one I know.
It's always good to share some of the cruise stories. And when you are on a cruise ship, some of the most interesting times is just observing those people around you. And sometimes we bring a little of the drama. We sometimes don't always get along, but we really, really try to not take our drama out to others, like try to bring it onto the crew. Now you with security a time or two have hassled the security.
That's why I'm saying yes.
But
and I even hassled them on this one.
Yeah. So Debbie Shafgans, hello, good Debbie. To see you. So anyway, let's start with the storytelling because yes, there's good tea to be spilled tonight. So nothing about our fellow cruisers. Our fellow cruisers were amazing, wonderful people. Super. They couldn't be better.
We love them.
Hello,
They're
Sugar. I
awesome.
see Sugar in
Hey,
the
Sugar.
house. But we traveled with Sarah and Bob, Hughes Cruisers, and Sarah's aunt and uncle. They were just lovely, lovely people. So Aunt Patty and Uncle Wayne, fantastic people,
Really fun.
lovely, wonderful
yeah.
people, super, super fun to talk
Yep.
to,
Lot of
and very
energy.
engaging, lots of energy.
Yeah.
Then Monroe and Jason, who
They're
and
a hoot.
they're people that we have
They're
cruised with.
family.
They're a couple we've cruised with before. Just we met them on the first Sharon at Sea travel group cruise, and oh my gosh, they are amazing people.
Yeah.
And it was Jason's 50th birthday on this cruise, as well as Sarah's
Yeah.
50th birthday.
So Jason's mom came along with as well.
Yes. So Jan, yeah,
yes.
such great people. And then Mary Ellen Dillon and Jamie Wilhite.
Yes.
We had a really nice
good
group of
yeah.
friends to interact with.
Yeah.
And Amy, hello. You think you have the same shirt? Is it attached? The shawl is kind of attached, but
Anthony
I love this. This is
too.
perfect. Oh, Anthony on the move. Hello,
Another
hello.
Anthony.
Good to see you.
Always good.
More Anthony's the better. Hello, Stephen Hayes.
Stephen Hayes.
Hope you and Donna are doing so well.
Yeah.
Good to see some names that I haven't seen for a little while
Yeah.
out here. Stephen is leaving on Saturday, a few days early, getting on Carnival Liberty Monday, Valentine's Day cruise to Nassau and Princess K.
Not
I love that.
with the Liberty Monday.
Dave and Brandy in the house as well. You guys, please say a prayer for Brandy.
Absolutely.
And her mama. So just want to put that out there. She needs a lot of blessings and prayer, and just we're rooting for you and surrounding you with a lot of love.
For those that pray for
please
them.
please do. Q's Cruiser said, Nancy, what am I? Chopped liver? Oh, I was getting to that.
No, you're not.
But a lot of stomach bug did go around. Okay, I'm trying to get caught up. I think that we were way out. This was the first time.
Someone said.
Oh shoot. I'm sorry if we froze. We're having the ship. We have stuff that we need to work out. And we might have to just go. We've liked StreamYard, so for what they offer.
Might have to go to OBS.
But we might have to go back to something different. We'll have to test around for the platform that we use. But I like the ease. I think we're frozen again. Yeah, we are having some freezing issues. I saw the picture freeze. Anyway, sorry that we're freezing, you guys. Hopefully you can hear us. Sharon at Sea Travel.
Hello.
So good to see that you got some videos out there coming. And look at the love. All the love for Sharon at Sea Travel as well. We're surrounding you with a ton of love. For sure. Can't wait to see you again and hug you, and
Traveling with friends is here too.
Traveling with friends. Hello, Tom and I've got Brenda, but it's not Tom and Brenda. Tom and Rhonda. For Beetle Bailey. Hello, the Beetle Baileys. All right, so we got to talk about some of our stories. Oh, they love the guava berry rum. I know. I'm so glad that you got to get that guava berry rum JJ cruise. That was a fun. Sometimes the spontaneous gifts that you give are they're just fun and unexpected and all of that. Mercy is having dinner this weekend with Elaine and Larry Thomas. Talk about cruise family. Those are cruise family as well. Oh, I love that. I need to find out what is going on the Carnival Magic and all this. They must have hit the dock. Oh, they are ruining my magic. I really like that ship. Oh, Robin Ellison, hello. Okay. So we're back to the storytelling. Here we go. I got to go to the bottom of I'm going to the new chat now. So everybody is saying, Ken says everything starts falling apart at the age of 50. No, it's even, gotta cling on to life as long as you can. Just cling. Okay,
She's got a
so
list.
I got a list, but do you want to start with yours? Do you want to tell one of the stories first?
Well, which one?
I don't know. Okay. So not
Oh.
everybody on this cruise behaved well. Let's just go with that. And even though it was a Royal Caribbean, it's not like the cruisers that are all saints suddenly
No.
on Royal just because they're Royal instead of Carnival. A lot of people like to get on Carnival for their raucous crowds or whatever,
Mhm.
and the fights that they might
get
have.
on Carnival to get on Carnival.
But Tony G 1975 in the
Hello.
house. Hello, our friend. So on this cruise ship, one of the first sea days that we were out there, Sarah and I we were laying out not too far from the smoking area. One of the pools is kind of close to the smoking area. And what should we start smelling? We smell like a huge amount of this stinky stank of weed on the cruise ship. And it's not supposed to happen. But there's people that are openly just toking away, sharing a joint, and we could see them sharing a joint out there in the smoking section.
Well, it wasn't in the smoking section. It was on the back of the ship where they're not.
No, it was in the smoke. Sarah and I
Sarah and you
witnessed this, and then later Anthony and I in the
we
back
were down
of the
on
ship,
the track, which is on deck
5,
right?
Yep.
So yeah,
and some other people that were just out in the open smoking weed. We're not huge weed smokers. I know that.
no.
I know, Brian from How We Cruise, weed on a cruise ship.
Who knew?
What?
Yes.
The first time ever.
Well, the funny thing was, so we did go to one comedy show on there, and the comedian did bring that up. He's thinking that at some point down the road, they're going to have the weed package on the ship.
Yeah, instead of the
like
drink
the
package.
drink package, you're going to have the weed package.
We went to Comedy on Board.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
I can see
it was
a
good.
ship
It was a
doing
good
that,
show.
Like saying, hey, all weed, all ship, all the time.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
And I could see there'd be a draw for that.
That's
for some
right.
people.
The old devil's lettuce. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
so
skunk weed.
that was kind of like the least, offensive like thing that we saw, but it was really still, it's really stinky.
Yeah, somewhat.
It's against the rules. I don't know. It does affect those around you because it smells so bad.
Yes.
In my opinion, I
Yes.
don't love it. I do not love that. So, yeah, hope they got banned. They never seem to get caught.
Yes.
We did make a comment to one of the workers, and they did call security on the one that was out on deck 5, out in the back smoking. So what are you going to do about that?
Hannah's up there.
We still are really glitchy. I don't know. So it affects me. I have enough issues with snacking.
Right. That was one of the things the comedian brought up. He says with the weed package, he says they're gonna just decimate the buffet.
That's true. It'll be completely gone.
Wiped out.
The 420 cruise says Pixie Dust Travelers. Yes. Oh man, reefer smell says Dave and Brandy.
Yeah.
So and Danny D said we look fine. We don't look like we're
yeah, there may be some internet issues.
Well, Anthony likes to speak with his hands. So if there's a lot of, speaking with their hands, that's how we speak here.
Fireworks.
But yeah, wacky tobacco, skunky, all of that fun stuff. So, but there was definitely some marijuana smoking on the ship.
Marijuana is like one thing. And one of the things that you do expect when we're talking about like the packages, like the weed package, they actually have the drink package, and that in and of itself creates some characters.
That does create some characters.
So we had just got out. So there are some amazing shows that are on Tune of the Sea that we were with.
That means Symphony of the Seas that Anthony is talking about. Our last cruise. Oh my word.
So there were really amazing shows that they had. We really did enjoy the shows.
The shows were
fantastic.
Like
We'll
the
kind of go
best
through.
shows that we've ever
We'll
seen
talk about a little bit about that.
on a cruise. Absolutely, 100%.
So
Loved the shows.
I think it was the flight show that we had just gotten out of.
Yeah, it was the flight show
And
we
we're
had not
standing
gotten
there.
out of. We
Yeah.
didn't get out. No,
We were.
no, before we when we were in the flight show. This is before that.
Oh, that too.
Before we actually saw the flight show, there was a ruckus, and bunch of people were clapping, and we're like, "What is going on?"
This is not the story I was going to go on to, but
That's all right. And there was somebody that was being taken away by security.
And cheering and applauding as this person was taken away.
Well, a lot of people in this section were cheering at this guy being taken away.
It was absolutely.
What in the world? Well, later we found out that this dude had insisted on sitting in a VIP, they have a reserved area like you can buy the key package, and that includes reserved seating. That's part of a perk that you can buy with Royal Caribbean.
It has your name with a banner.
No, it doesn't.
Lights,
it doesn't.
And then they
it's
shine
a section that you can.
Flashies.
He's totally lying about that, but it is a section that is reserved, and you can, and you're supposed to be able to have seats that you are reserved for you when you have this perk. Well, this guy refused to give up his seat and ended up getting booted, was a real jerk, I guess, and ended up getting booted out of the theater. That was interesting to see. The flight show was fun, little bit different, not quite as good of a show as Hairspray and the Aqua show and the
She's
ice
giving away
show.
all the secrets now.
That's my thought.
Yeah, so she's just going on about all of it.
I know all the shows,
right.
But after the Aqua show, after the
Sue O'Connor had a great comment. She said, "How did they get it on board? Didn't they have dog sniffers?" No, actually, they didn't.
We did not go through any dog sniffers. No dogs on Royal. So. Wendy, but that doesn't seem like
she wasn't in the kitchen though, but she said she was.
Oh, what ship were we on? Listen, we were on not Tuna of the Seas. It was Symphony. No, Symphony of the Seas. So that's what ship we were just on. It is a Royal Caribbean Oasis class ship. So don't they know that area is mine? Says Kevin Brubaker. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Pixie Dust Traveler says my sister was tipsy and tripped, and they took away her drink package.
Wow. They hit her eyebrow on a step. Yeah. Just that little thing, little accident, and then they will do that. Wow. That's
so as we're getting out of the flight show, as we've now talked about all the shows that we went to in brief, and we'll go through them a little bit more and talk about them.
Well, maybe not tonight. Tonight we're spilling the tea.
So we're standing outside the flight show, and Mary Ellen Dillon was
we're just chatting with the group.
Mary Ellen Dillon was with us, but she had just gotten on the elevator to go back to her room, I believe. And
there were just a couple left.
It was us, and I think Jamie Wilhite was there.
I think Sarah's aunt and uncle, Patty and Wayne, and just a few of us. Anyway, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So we were there, and this guy, we're just sitting there talking, and this guy comes running out, short shirt, short pants, and he is just like, "It's so hot in here. How hot are you?"
He goes to a worker who is like a drink server worker, and he's like, "You have got to get the air conditioning fixed on this ship. It's so hot."
And he went running down the promenade after that. Just like
it was bizarre.
The drive-by is like the craziest thing.
It was the weirdest thing, and we're like, and Patty and I look at each other, and we're in long sleeves, and we have sweaters on, and we're like, we are not too hot on this ship. So it was so bizarre.
Sugar, yes. So Sugar has a question. Would you
cruise that ship again?
Yes, we would.
We would, and we are.
And we have some
We're
comments about that too
at
some point.
Absolutely.
Right.
And it's not just the ship. It's just traveling nowadays. People seem to have a short fuse.
Lisa Price, hello.
And it's just don't take it out on the staff. Don't yell at the staff.
Yeah,
And
there's no reason to take
I don't
anything out
know.
on the staff.
It
You know,
yeah, it sounds like the guy was on something.
Yeah.
He
was
reeked
reeked
of alcohol.
I
He
mean,
reeked.
he left a trail, and if they actually allowed lighters on there, you could have lit a lighter, and it probably would have just chased him, down the promenade.
Oh
With this,
man, it
the
is.
perfect mix of alcohol and oxygen.
It's funny, they'll take away the smuggled booze, but miss all the smuggled weed. Oh my
And that's
gosh.
true.
Yeah, I felt bad. The guy just kind of after the worker that I don't even know that the worker understood what the guy was even talking about.
He looks at us and
He
looks around.
was
He just went the other way. It was like,
it was kind of like the guy wanted us all to commiserate that oh, it's just ridiculous that they don't have the air conditioning working.
but it was
a
sight to behold. This guy coming up, and he was sweating profusely. I mean, just like wet.
Well, even Anthony was like, I think that guy, maybe the alcohol makes him have some kind of a endocrine kind of an issue. I wonder if he needs to get something worked up.
Yeah.
But Plump Traveler says it sounds like an ecstasy trip. I don't know. It was something, but man, he was. Kevin says, he was on the X.
Well, he was actually, but he smelt of alcohol so badly.
And you can have the ecstasy and alcohol on board, I suppose. So,
I mean, he was tripping.
Male menopause.
Yeah,
it was interesting.
Actually, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, he was a little older. I'm like,
So later on, we had to get we had to cancel. Unfortunately, we had to cancel Chef's Table. It started with one of our party being having GI issues, and we kind of said, "Oh, we were actually really, really tired of going to all the meals by that time." This is day 6 of an 8-day cruise. Yeah. And we were just so full, and we were kind of like, oh, well,
there was a lot of sickness going through at that point.
This is probably a decent
reason
to try to ask if we can't cancel Chef's Table. Yeah. So we ended up canceling Chef's Table, and we needed to go through customer service in order to show that it got that charge got back to our, kind of see an instantaneous kind of refund onto our account. We're at customer service, which Royal's customer service is
royal,
amazing. Let me just tell you,
premium.
It is of the 3 big ones that we've been on: Carnival, Norwegian, and Royal. Their customer service
really good
is second to none. They have somebody at the front of the line before you get into line, seeing if they can't just answer general questions.
And they do have a crown on that anchor for that.
And let me tell you, they are staffed to the hilt. Yeah. You don't wait very long, and you are in that customer service line. Yeah. So we were just seeing if we can get that refund put back on our credit.
Yes.
And we witnessed this jerk next to us ranting and raving.
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, you weren't there for that.
No, you were there.
Sarah and we witnessed this guy, and he was yelling at the top of his lungs to this worker saying, "How dare you waste my time? This is my vacation, and I'm not going to just sit around here while you waste my time to find out something that you should have taken care of like days ago. And you can come to me and when you have this all straightened out." And he was screaming at this poor customer service. Our customer, and then he like bolted off. And the customer service gentleman was trying to negotiate with him, was trying to kind of calm him down. He would have none of it. He just lost it, and then ran off as well. And the lady that was at our counter, we're like, wow, you guys really deal with a lot. We were empathizing with her. And she said, yes, what people that come to us and yell at us, what they don't realize is that they're hurting themselves, because they keep us from being able to reasonably reason with them and to think. All we can think of is like, they just get us on the defense instead of, and we try to negotiate and try to work out issues, but they keep us from being able to do that because they're just sitting there yelling at us, and it impedes that whole process of them being able to get good service.
Exactly.
So she had a really good point. So
And the thing about Royal customer service, and this is a secondhand story, so this is not directly mine.
definitely was an entitled cruiser.
So this is a secondhand story.
Hello, Deepa.
But somebody was having trouble sleeping, and they dialed customer service, and within 2 minutes, there was somebody up there to read a bedtime story for them. That's how good they are.
Oh my gosh, that's what it seems like. Oh my word. I think you said that last week when we were.
No, I didn't say that.
I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but they are that good. So
they actually, the customer service on Royal,
they'll come
is
tuck
amazing.
you in at night.
Oh Lord. Tony G says, when you have a ship of over 5,000, you're gonna get some weirdos and ship people. So yeah, there's always
and it's
people
fun
like
to watch,
that.
right?
And
It's always
sometimes
fun to watch.
just as long as they don't attack you or anything, you don't want to get you don't want that to go against you too, but you don't also want it's not fun to see that for the workers. I just always feel bad for the workers, and just, we had a lot of side entertainment. Then we had the pool escapades.
Oh yes.
So one of our sea days, we found this pool that was a really fun pool that was a graduated pool.
There's a number of different pools. If you understand
I love the amount of pools that Royal has.
So that
too.
top deck that they have laid out, there's actually like 3 pool areas and then a kids area pool that's in between it, right in the center of the ship. And so there's a lot of pools on this ship. And one of them is kind of a pool that comes up, and it actually lets you see the waves coming up into
it's not a zero entry pool, but it
but it's
does
close.
allow the overflow of water into, and it goes underneath some of the lounge chairs.
In the front and in the middle, kind of. And if the ship is really listing, then they're underwater. But
basically, just about.
But it's a lot of fun in that site, right?
It's a unique area. So that is like prime real estate on those sea days.
You can go surfing in there on wavy days.
No.
It's another wave runner. That's the precursor to
I'll tell you what, we had such smooth seas that we didn't even get to experience much of that at all.
No, it was really, for the most part. That's one of the things about that ship design that is not our favorite thing, because it is our favorite thing, and it's not our favorite thing. It is our favorite thing because when you're on the ship and the seas were, there was a little bit of rough seas, but you barely felt it.
Really couldn't feel it.
But when you're in the ship, you barely even know that you're on the ocean.
Really don't know that you're
especially
out there.
Like in Central Park area.
Central Park and
you feel
Boardwalk
like you're
and the promenade.
Yeah, you feel like you're in the middle of like a all-inclusive resort, right in the middle of this, and it really is quite nice. Very pleasant. There's a light breeze that comes through. There's trees, and there's a lot of greenery. It really is quite nice.
It is beautiful.
It's absolutely
It just
gorgeous.
Feels odd
Promenade.
for being on a cruise ship and having that if you don't see outside and see the ocean. But it was a lovely.
And that's the one thing, you don't see the outside.
You have to get up
all
to
the way out.
deck 16,
deck 15 and 16.
16 or 17 to really be able to see the ocean.
Unless you have a balcony room.
Yes, outside facing.
Outside facing, because there is an inside facing into the Central Park area, which is really quite cool.
Into the boardwalk area.
And we're going to be having something like that coming up.
We are in about a year. We're going to be doing a Central Park balcony.
Yeah.
That was what was affordable.
Right.
And my daughter.
The one thing that would be nice with that, because it is so internal facing, and I'm going to try and get. I'm going to try and get Tune of the Seas to fix this, is to at least have a channel on the TV station lets you see the outside. Now, the mapped one gives you a little bit of a glimpse of it, but not that regular. So it would be nice to just like have a front view or a
Yeah.
rear view, just so you could see kind of what's going on outside
A
bit.
little bit more of the
Have a little
outward facing
little bit of
cameras.
connectivity to that sea on the outside. That would be nice.
The
But
only
other than that, you
you
wouldn't
can
even
get
know.
you can get a sea view
Yes.
camera interior room that gives you like a curtain where you can open it, and it's like a
It's a
virtual
TV.
it's a virtual balcony.
But
So I think that that's what they're trying to sell.
correct. But
Anyway, there were a couple of questions out there, honey.
yeah, just a second. So I'm trying to finish this up. I'm trying to get this segment done. So yeah, so there's a lot of nice things about that. As far as just being able to see that exterior. Now you made me forget what I was going to talk about, but that's okay. Let's go on to what you were going to say. What's
That's
the comments you wanted
okay.
to talk
Well,
about?
you just
I'll
you
remember.
don't remember, you don't realize that you're actually cruising when the seas are so calm,
Yep.
which is not a
Oh, I know
complaint.
what I was
We
gonna
are
say.
totally not
No.
complaining.
But I was going to say
It's a lovely
Yes.
layout for the ship.
So when
Tons to see, but
So-
we do
so
like
when-
that outward view.
Yeah. So when you talk to people who don't go on cruise ships and they say, I don't know if I could go on it because of the ocean or because I would feel like, it would feel like you could have them go on that ship, never really even know that they're on a ship, transport from one destination to the next. And it's really quite nice for people.
It was a
It really would be.
beautiful ship, and I think that it's well constructed.
It's very, very cool
It's
ship.
it makes me, every time we're on something different, you take little bits and pieces from different ships that you enjoy from the different
She's making
ships.
a mosaic ship.
So we're going to have one of these live streams where we like construct our
We're
favorite
gonna do that actually.
ship, actually. So one down the line, we're going to do that and just give our opinion on. Wait! Don't you go off of that. There was a code brown in one of the pools, and there was one that had happened in the one that was like across from the kiddie pool.
Yeah,
that had to be cleared out.
Yeah.
There was another episode where a little girl had thrown up in that, and we were in the
Wave Runner light.
No, in the one where the water comes over into by the chairs, and they cleared out that whole section. That whole one had to be cleared out. So we were there when they were like, "We're so sorry. We need to
get out.
We need to have this area evacuated. We need to do cleanup." So that was a deal. But that wasn't like, I mean, what do? You just, if you have to clear out, you have to clear out. But there were some people. Okay, so Royal actually and Carnival does this too. If there are people holding chairs, like a huge amount of chairs, and they're not there for a period of time,
45 minutes,
Royal will take the belongings that are on the chairs,
move them to the pool,
and move them to the towel area,
towel station. Yeah.
And so we kind of got in on that. We were looking for chairs right as they were removing from that front row, and they had removed all these things. They went down, boom, 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 boom. Somebody had actually tied towels to the armrests of the chairs with a little with like a ribbon, and he just untied the ribbon, they had done that to a couple of different chairs, took the different bags. It was about a series of seven chairs or so.
They said 8, but yeah.
Yeah, and
they fessed up.
They came over later to our area and
like
confronted.
What, 2 hours later?
Oh, like 2.5 hours later.
It was like
they were nowhere to be seen, and then all of a sudden they're
right in front of us.
They're right in front of us, saying, "These are our chairs." And I was like,
"Where's the
these
tag?
These were empty
when
we came here. They were available. There was nothing on there.
No neon banners marking these.
I don't have your stuff."
Can't be the key.
So we're like, so you directed them to the towel area, I think.
I said, well, they must have cleaned it up. I mean, we came here, they were empty and open.
They were indeed empty.
And we just sat down, and we've been here for about 2 hours now.
Yeah, we had some nice folks around us that were also very nice.
They were also part of the 8 chairs that she said that she had. So I said, she said, well, where's our stuff? I said, well, from what I can tell, it goes over to the towel station. So maybe you want to go.
They were giving us the dirty looks. Holy cow.
Well, a little bit of John too.
The dirty looks.
But we're actually, and I'll say this, there was no profanities.
No,
they were not
they
cussing
gave us
at us.
Just dirty looks. And then later
they weren't doing any of
they
that.
brought security on over, but they didn't they didn't bring them to us, but they were discussing it heavily.
They had called security, yeah, because they were trying to say that to tell security that we had somehow taken their chairs. We
didn't get involved with security at all.
No, but I was watching. I was lip reading a little bit, and security saying, "Hey, you can't reserve chairs." And they're not reserving chairs.
We didn't take their stuff.
We can't kick them out and put somebody else in.
We didn't want their stuff. Anyway, we're talking a lot tonight. I am so sorry. Yeah, Tony G says, good for the crew. It's about time. So it was interesting to see that actually happen. Hello,
and it
Ronnie.
happened a couple of times.
Woo crew, life is good today in the house.
Yes.
Oh, did you bring enough sanitizer for your whole body? Says Crazy Cat Traveler.
So they were there kind of hovering around for a couple of hours trying to deal with that. And then the next day, they were sitting in front of us, and they were perfectly fine. They
weren't perfectly fine. I think the same type of event might have happened for some of their chairs, because they ended up, because this was before you were there, but the gentleman of the group his whole face was red, and he was like very animated, throwing stuff down, and it looked like they might have had their area kind of condensed from being 8 chairs to
down
2. So they had multiple people like sitting in these 2 chair areas, and the guy was just livid. He seemed like he was very upset, but then he did he cooled down.
No cuss words, no profanities.
No, and he seemed to have a fine time.
And then he was fine.
Then they dealt with it, and they were able to just get by just fine. So it is what it is. Yeah, chair hogs. Oh my gosh.
Little Xanax, and I think he was fine.
But the thing that took the cake was when we were there. I know we're getting to the end of the night. Hey, Beauty and the Bum Travel. So good to see you. Hello, Larry. Yeah. So as we were in the very last sea day out in that same type of that prime pool, we figured that we didn't really love those wet chairs that got the overflow from the pool, because you couldn't really walk well without you had to take your shoes off. So it's kind of more convenient to have your sandals just beside you and stay dry instead of getting them wet all the time. So anyway, we were in that second aisle back and just kind of lounging. Some guy across the pool shouts across the pool, "Get your hands off of her."
He was on the right side.
He was on the edge of the pool, and he was shouting across the pool to so
actually that was in the Wave Runner area, because
in that it wasn't it's not a wave runner at all. It's the pool over. No, it doesn't work for me at all. It was where the pool overflow into that first row of seats. So this guy yells, "Get your hands off of her!" And we're like, whoop, we look over to the other area where he's shouting to, and we see this guy is like really upset. And he is picking up his soaking wet items, some items of clothing,
bunch of items that were
from the
chair,
underneath the chair, where they had gotten wet because the waves are coming in, like the pool overflow is coming in.
Well, that wasn't the reason for it.
Well, we suspect there's been some chair dispute again.
We initially suspected and then later confirmed.
Yes, these people get crazy about the chairs. It's not worth it. It's so not worth it. But we suspect that a lady was throwing another fellow cruisers items out off of the chair to somehow clear the chair, and they were going into the water, and he was he was holding
He
her
grabbed
arm. He
her
grabbed
arm
her arm to
because
to
she
stop
was going to
her
throw something more valuable into the water.
from throwing his stuff into the water. And he ended up, let me tell you though, this is kind of the difference that we've seen between the Royal and Carnival with these interactions. Their security, boom,
Now,
was there instantaneously. And let me tell you, that didn't get to escalate to like more of a physical altercation
well,
because,
physical in that he grabbed her
well,
hand, and
but
he did get in a
and
little trouble
he
for that.
he got hauled off and
Not hauled off,
pressed, well,
pulled away.
okay, he wasn't hauled off, but he was taken away with two security officers
Mhm.
into further questioning. Then they came back, questioned the lady, and then before long we saw the gentleman come back. But it's unfortunate that people have to get physical, that people have to touch other people's things,
Yep.
that people have to touch each other in any way, shape, or
So
form.
so I did get a chance
Yeah,
to
you
talk to
never
that
want
guy
to see
later on.
that at a pool. You did
Yes, I
talk
talked
to
to
the
him.
actual guy.
Yes.
Because he had remained pretty calm
Yes.
through it. He wasn't happy about his stuff being in the water.
No. So she was upset about the fact that that chair didn't have anything on it. He had come and moved in. She came back. She was quite upset. She was animated and just jawing at him, lots of derogatory comments, and then got to the point where she started grabbing his stuff and throwing it into the water. His shirt, his towels, his shoes, and then she had actually grabbed his phone, and that was when he grabbed her arm. And he regrets grabbing her arm. He did get hauled off because he grabbed her arm, but they did come back and talk to her because she's not supposed to be doing that. And so she got admonished as well, just not as much as he did for grabbing her arm. And that's where that whole thing came
And
from.
I don't think either of them were arrested. I think that
No,
they
they
did.
weren't. So what happened was that he came back.
Crazy.
And he was going to sit in that seat, but he didn't want to sit next to her anymore, which makes sense.
You can totally understand.
And so he did get security to come over and just talk with some of the people. And they slid a couple of other people who didn't mind sitting next to her and actually were her friends, it turns out. They found out later. And then he moved down to the other side to get away from her, just to get her away from that area.
Craziness. Oh,
so
man.
It was just crazy antics. And because he had grabbed her arm, they did pull him aside. But he explained, look, she had my phone. I wasn't going to let her throw my phone into the water, right? Because she's throwing all my stuff into the water, and I'm not letting her do that. So that was what his deal was. And so it was
tough. It's, what? You gotta get along with each other.
Nice guy, actually. I was talking with him. He's really quite nice guy. So he wasn't really, he was just trying to defend his stuff.
Nuts.
Right?
Nutsy things.
And so that's one of the things too. A lot of the people on the Royal ship, and this is true of all of the ships we've been on, there's 98% of the people on the ship are really nice.
Really,
they're really sweet people.
They're vacationers.
They're vacationing.
It's easy to get along with. We met several fellow Wisconsinites.
Yeah, some great times.
Hello there, Bruce. Ocean
he's
travel.
Of that same
hello,
opinion.
hello.
He's like, I don't want to get in trouble. I want to have a good time.
Oh my gosh. So
he said, I don't need
just
this.
Don't touch other people. But like you can understand trying to prevent your own, especially a phone from being ruined. That especially if it's not waterproof, it would ruin that phone. And possibly like all the pictures and the everything that he had, the memories that he had taken from that cruise.
People really need to be taking their Dramamine to make the drama theirs. Right? So they really need to, because it is an issue that
I tell you,
when you're on a ship, Dramamine does help when you're having those
silly things is that there are a lot of other chairs on deck 17 and 18 just walk to the pool. So
and
those decks are just a little more windy, and when you're getting in the cooler weather, not as desirable as the protected ones. I looked at those, but
we met some great people in the solarium area. Some people who are originally from the Milwaukee area. I don't know where they're at now. Are they in Michigan? Tom and
Tom and Brenda.
Tom and Brenda
They are in Ohio.
in Ohio, but they're originally from this area.
Jamie said, yeah, people can be so crazy. But isn't it funny when you're on vacation and you sit next to somebody who's from like your hometown, or they know like exactly where you are at. And I think that happens a lot to us very, very frequently. So anyway, we wanted to tell a little bit of our cruise stories. Yeah, Drama Mine. Oh my gosh, that is there's a skit out there. That is not his original comment or thought, but yeah, make the drama mine. Take accountability for your own drama. Oh my gosh. So
Royal is a great ship.
Royal is a great ship.
Yeah.
Royal
Tuna
has a great product. Yes. They really do. And they do so much well. We really were impressed by their security. And I actually
off and on.
Well, I thanked the security guard for being there at the pools because that, especially in the morning time when everybody's getting crazy with that whole
they definitely work to make themselves more professional in their role, and I did appreciate
and the customer service, those two, really
very professional staff, top notch. Had a great time with it. It was a great cruise.
We'll talk more about the actual.
We got more stuff to talk about. We got shows, and we got room, and we've got all sorts of things.
Aruba, Curacao, and that Haiti that we got to that we need to talk about.
We're going on those later on.
No, we're talking about.
We did go to them. That's right.
Yes,
it was all the same place because it was just inside. So
no, it wasn't all inside. It was all on. Oh my word! I don't even know. We did see the shows. That was excellent, and we will talk about them next week. We will talk
about them more.
Thank you, guys.
We're over time.
So
love
much.
Y'all. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for being here. Safe travels.
God bless.
All right, you guys, take care now. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for following along. Safe travels.
God bless.
Take care now. Good night, you guys. I get to get now. Bye.
I'm leaving.